Have you ever wondered why some people never manage to prosper no matter how hard they work? Maybe it's because they're sabotaging their own journey by sharing secrets that should remain guarded. It may seem harmless to share your plans or celebrate your victories, but these actions come at a high cost, and that's exactly what you'll discover today. We live in a time where everything seems to need to be shared: plans, achievements, even the most personal challenges. What no one tells you is that this habit of exposing everything may be blocking the blessings God has planned for you. The Bible teaches us that there is power in silence and wisdom in privacy. Have you ever noticed how, when you share something important too soon, things start to go wrong? That's no coincidence. It's a sign that we need to protect what is valuable. Today we'll uncover the 5 secrets you should never reveal to anyone. I'll show you why silence is a powerful tool for aligning your life with divine purpose, how keeping your future plans secret can prevent frustrations, and why protecting early victories is crucial for your growth. We'll explore discretion, biblical wisdom, and how these practices can bring peace, prosperity, and abundance into your life. Stay with me until the end because you'll learn strategies that few people know. Strategies that can completely change the way you view protecting God's blessings in your life. Believe me, what you'll discover here could be a turning point in your spiritual and personal growth journey. Silence is not just the absence of words, it's a sacred space where wisdom resides. It provides protection and clarity, preventing you from saying something impulsive or revealing too much. The Bible is clear about this: even fools are thought wise if they keep silent. Proverbs 17 verse 28. Think about common situations: a tense work meeting, a family argument, or even unexpected criticism. By practicing silence, you avoid unnecessary conflicts and preserve your dignity. Silence is not weakness, it is a shield. There's another key aspect to silence: it protects your thoughts and intentions as they mature. Imagine an athlete training for a competition. They don't announce every practice session, every failure, or every small victory. They work quietly, focused on the goal. Your life should be the same. If you have a plan or an idea, guard it as a precious secret. This doesn't mean being distant, but being strategic. Practical step: before sharing something important, ask yourself, can this person genuinely help me, or are they just curious about my life? The biggest challenge is that silence goes against the noisy world we live in. But here's a practical tip: create moments of pause. During the day, set aside 5 minutes for complete silence. No phone, no distractions, just reflecting or praying. These small breaks strengthen your ability to stay calm and act wisely. And the best part? They prepare you to guard your future plans, which is our next essential point. Future plans are like seeds that need protection while they germinate. Sharing them too soon is like planting in exposed soil vulnerable to the wind. Your chances of success diminish greatly. How many times have you told someone your goals, only to feel like things started to unravel soon after? This happens because not everyone who hears your plans is rooting for you. The Bible teaches us that the prudent see danger and take refuge. Proverbs 27 verse 12. Protecting your goals is an act of prudence. The secret is working in silence while building strong foundations. Imagine you dream of starting your own business. Before sharing the idea with many people, focus on laying the groundwork. Create a solid business plan, study the market, save resources. When you finally reveal the project, it will be strong enough to withstand criticism or even intentional sabotage. A practical tip: use a journal or app to write down and plan your goals. This will be a space where your dreams can grow free from interference. Also, learn to identify the right people to share with. Not everyone deserves access to your ambitions. Seek advice only from those with the experience or wisdom to contribute, and remember that great achievements begin with quiet steps. When your plans are more solid, your actions will speak louder than words. Now that you understand the importance of protecting your goals, imagine the impact of applying the same principle to your family life. Family matters are like rare jewels. The more they're protected, the more valuable they become. Exposing internal issues to outsiders can bring unnecessary stress, open the door to judgment, and even create barriers within the family itself. Remember what the Bible teaches: above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Proverbs 4 verse 23. Your family's heart also needs protection, and that starts with keeping private matters away from prying eyes. For example, if you're facing a challenge in your marriage or your children are struggling, sharing these struggles with friends or on social media can make things worse. A practical piece of advice: create a safe space at home where everyone feels comfortable to talk, free from external judgment. This builds trust and resolves issues more effectively. If external help is needed, seek a counselor or spiritual leader who values confidentiality. Protecting your family's privacy doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means safeguarding your essence while working together to grow. This discretion strengthens bonds and prevents small cracks from turning into major rifts. When you decide to care for your family in silence, you also open the door to celebrating internal victories with more joy. Early victories are like delicate sprouts in a garden. They need care and time to grow before being showcased. Sharing achievements too soon can attract envy, set unnecessary expectations, or even lead to demotivation when challenges arise. The Bible advises us, "Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring." Proverbs 27 verse 1. Every victory needs maturity to transform into something solid and lasting. For instance, if you've just launched a new business or received a promotion, it's natural to want to celebrate. But wisdom lies in celebrating privately. Focus on strengthening the foundation of your success before making it public. Practical step? Record your small victories in a personal journal or app and use them as motivation to keep moving forward. Share only with people you know genuinely support you and can help consolidate your success. Remember, blessings need protection until they're fully visible. When you care for early victories wisely, you avoid the wear and tear caused by premature exposure. It's like a plant that grows better when shielded from strong winds. Similarly, just as you protect your successes, your approach to finances also requires discretion. Financial discretion is more than just prudence. It's a strategy to maintain your peace and focus on spiritual growth. Flaunting wealth or material accomplishments can attract envy and unnecessary attention, something that distracts from true prosperity. Remember the biblical wisdom, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Matthew 6 verse 21. When your heart is focused on divine abundance rather than the approval of others, your prosperity becomes more solid and enduring. Consider this: you buy something significant like a car or a house. The joy of this accomplishment doesn't need to be displayed on social media or in conversations to make an impact. Instead, use that achievement as internal motivation to continue growing. A practical tip? Share financial milestones only with those close to you whom you deeply trust. This creates a circle of genuine support and eliminates distractions. Maintaining financial discretion also helps you avoid unnecessary comparisons. Instead of wasting energy trying to prove something to others, you can invest in what truly matters: personal development, future projects, or even acts of charity. True prosperity doesn't need the spotlight. And as you cultivate this discretion, you'll notice how your sacred spiritual connections grow stronger in the silence. Spiritual connections are precious and often require privacy to flourish. Just as Moses went alone to Mount Sinai to hear God's voice, these sacred encounters demand silence and reverence. Sharing these experiences too soon or with the wrong people can dilute their impact and even disrupt the divine purpose. The Bible teaches us about keeping spiritual moments private, but when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. Matthew 6 verse 6. These experiences are like a sacred flame. They require care to keep them burning. For example, when you receive divine inspiration or a response to prayer, it's important to reflect before sharing it. Use a spiritual journal to record these revelations and meditate on them. This allows God to continue guiding your steps without interference from external opinions, which often don't grasp the depth of what has been revealed to you. Protecting these moments isn't about hiding what God is doing but acknowledging that everything has its time. When the time is right, the fruits of what you experienced in private will become evident to all. By safeguarding your spiritual encounters, you strengthen your faith and prepare yourself for the greater blessings yet to come. This strengthening ties all the secrets we've discussed together, from the power of silence to preserving your intimacy with God. The secrets you choose to guard are far more than just a protective strategy. They form the foundation on which God's blessings can grow in your life. By safeguarding your plans, victories, and spiritual moments, you create a sacred space where God's purpose can manifest fully. Think of this: every secret kept is like a seed planted in fertile soil, safe from storms and prying eyes. The more you protect it, the stronger its roots grow and the more abundant its fruits will be. Silence isn't emptiness, it's an act of faith. It's telling God, "I trust your timing, your will, and your power to fulfill what you've planted in me." Revealing secrets too early not only exposes you to interference but also diverts your energy and focus from what truly matters. Have you ever thought about how often something started going wrong because you shared it too soon? Now reflect on this. What if the greatest blessings God has for you depended entirely on your ability to remain silent? It's not about isolating yourself but about preserving what's precious. Because in the end, what is kept in secret is amplified by divine grace at the right time. And the question remains, are you ready to transform your life by protecting what God has already entrusted to you? Now that you know the 5 secrets you should never reveal, it's time to put this knowledge into practice. It's not enough to simply understand, you must act. Reflect on your life. Which areas need more silence and protection? What plans, achievements, or spiritual moments have you been exposing without realizing their negative impact? Today is the day to begin safeguarding what God has placed in your hands. Think about it. By embracing silence, you preserve your energy, strengthen your roots, and allow God to work without distractions. From now on, decide to protect your dreams, your early victories, and your spiritual connection. This isn't about isolating yourself from the world, but about creating a space where your blessings can mature in the right time. After all, what is solid and secret can withstand any storm. Before you leave this video, I want to invite you to join us on this journey. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share your thoughts in the comments about your journey and what this video has added to your life. Here, you'll continue to learn how to transform your life with biblical wisdom, practical strategies, and spiritual growth. Let's walk this path